So, ladies and gentlemen, it's a wonderful good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are around the world. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas, you and your family. 3 more days to go in this adventurous year 2021. We have a lot of infos for you tonight, or in the morning, or in the afternoon, depends where you are. Here it's late afternoon. Greetings from beautiful Spain. We have also our one and only Mr. Stephen Miller online that will come every second now, because we have a lot to share. You maybe think, oh, what's going on? What are they doing? It's a lot of work going on in the background. That's what we will share in every minute now, and some 2-3 very important announcements and one big present, hopefully. That is like Christmas and New Year's. Something will happen on Friday, this Friday, so before the new year. But let me see if Stephen is online, and I will be back after Stephen's part. Where is Mr. Stephen? We have a lot of Stevies, Stevens, Sven. I cannot see him yet. Is he here or is he not here? Oh, there he is. Let me see. I think you're co-host, Stephen. So
perfect.
If you're there and ready, there he is, Mr. Stephen Miller, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks everybody, and for some of you, almost good night. Great to be here on the call with you today. I am so excited for this time of year. I'm sure many of you are like me in that at the end of the year, you take some time to reflect, to think back on what you were able to accomplish for the year. Take note of the good things, but also write down and figure out solutions for things that you need to work on, things that we need to improve. There's definitely both sides here. And I think that's one of the most critical things that we can do coming up towards the end of the year, as we're jumping into a brand new year with a new slate. We get to create what it is that we want. But the only way that we ever create what we want is by understanding where we've been and what we need to improve. And so I love this time of year. I love going back and thinking about how I showed up as a leader, what I did well and what I didn't do so well, how I showed up as a father, what I did well and what I didn't do so well. It's a really great process. If I'm guessing all of you on the call do something similar to that, because that's one of the reasons why you're here. You guys, you are leaders, and you lead out in a number of different ways. And so what I wanted to do is I wanted to go through and I wanted to talk about a few things today. I wanted to really open up the curtains a little bit and help you to understand some of the things that are going on the back end of what we're doing to improve. We've noticed a few things that obviously we've done well. We've launched some great projects. We are going to be launching some wonderful projects here in 2022 as well. But we also have identified areas that we need to improve in. And some of those areas are communication, just overall, more communication, better communication. One of the things that we get really excited about, of course, is every time we improve our software or add a feature that helps and do different things like that, we get really excited about those different pushes. But one of the things that we haven't been the very best at is communicating the right information out to everyone so that everyone understands and knows. We actually tried to send out we actually did send out some communication last night, but also recognize that we need to be communicating to this amazing group through a number of different channels. Those channels are going to include, and I want to help everyone understand that there are some things that you can plug into to make sure that you're getting all of the information. And if this information also that we're talking about today can be spread throughout the entire community and help people understand, the more they plug in, the more they jump into the very specific channels, obviously the more up to speed, the more up to date information they will get. and the more in the know they will be. And so we want to make sure that that is getting out to the right people. Emails. We are going to be sending out emails, and obviously the emails only work if people check their emails and respond to those emails, but we are going to be sending out email updates as we have new code pushes, as we have new upgrades, new features. There are going to be updates coming out through email, but also inside of Connect United, if you go to the social, just the social part of that, Connect Social, we are going to be updating individuals through social channels, through Connect Social. We'll also be updating things on our Telegram channels, and in your dashboard, we are putting together a Connect Insider page that will basically be where we will post all updates. And so if you ever feel like you missed something, or maybe you didn't get the email or something might have happened, there will be multiple channels where you'll be able to get more information, because at the end of the day, for us, we understand that for everybody that's part of any of these projects that we support, communication is key. And the more information we can get to you, in the more channels we can get it to you, probably the better for everybody. And we can make sure that we miss, that no one gets missed. So that's really important for us. One of those communications that went out yesterday was in regards to the nodes. We recognize that as we did some code pushes, and I think we've mentioned this in a couple different spots, but when we did some of our code pushes and we're updating node counts and node licenses for individuals, one of the things that we didn't count on is that all of the licenses were bundled together. So whether you purchased or have block-bought licenses, or you got droid licenses or bundles of droids, those were all being kind of put together in one user interface, one area where you could see all of your licenses together. I want to make sure that you understand that those licenses are not inaccurate. It's not just showing just block-bought licenses, but it's showing block-bought and droid licenses. And so if you purchased, for example, a $500 package, you would have received 20 droid licenses. If you purchased a $1,000 package, you would have received 40 droid licenses. And so again, currently those were all showing up as one in one kind of interface. It was showing up as one data point. So everyone was seeing that all together, and there was some confusion there. So we want to make sure that we help you understand that's not broken, meaning it is accurate. It is showing all of your licenses together, but it is confusing. And so we want to make sure that we are getting out the correct information that you can see that makes sense. And so part of that, we are going to be updating our system to separate those licenses. So it will show your block-bought licenses separately from your droid licenses. As part of that update, we're also going to be pausing the distribution until January 2nd. This will allow us to get in there, update that user interface, and make sure that everything is going correctly. In the meantime, do not stop running your licenses. That's important, just so you understand. You're still going to get credit for the licenses and for running those licenses. You won't see an updated distribution until January 2nd, so that we can get all of that lined up, all of it in the correct place, and then push that out with that code push. So again, for us, and I think for everybody as well, communication is key. It is one of the most important things so that we can grow this network. I've said this many times before, and I will say it again. I believe we are building right now the largest blockchain community in the world. People will come here from every continent and every country to learn about blockchain and how they can participate in the very best technologies available on the blockchain. And so I'm extremely excited for that, to get that really moving forward. And part of that process is going to be making sure that we have good communication, that we're giving as much information as we can out to all that are participating, so that can be shared appropriately, and we can make sure that we are all talking on the same points. Another big part of that update, though, just so everyone understands, is your Droid licenses, so the Droid licenses, which are kind of the smaller little, portional ones, those Droid licenses actually can run multiple Droid licenses per device or per VPS. As a matter of fact, up to 100 Droid licenses can be run on one VPS. So you don't need a separate VPS service or a separate device for each and every separate Droid license that you received. You can put up to 100 Droid licenses on one VPS or one device. That's really critical. Number one, that's going to save you money and time and effort trying to set all those up. But also it's just going to be a lot more efficient as well. So I wanted to make sure that I touched on that as well. A number of other things that are being worked on right now in the background, and just to kind of give you some insight into how we are growing to match the growth that you are all bringing here to the table right now. We are working with a group of individuals, one of the largest development groups in the US. I believe at their peak, they managed over 1,200 developers. I mean, this is a really, really big development group. And we have brought their CEO and president has come on now to work with Connect and the Wind blockchain full time. They'll be bringing on more and more contributors and developers to work on these projects. And that's going to be massive, because that will help the speed and velocity of what we're working on to improve and go faster and faster. So very excited about that. We're also bringing on a group that's based in Europe, which we're also very excited about to work with very, very closely to start heading up and building out and helping us to expand a lot of our global projects. Both of those are actually going to be helping with that. In different ways. And so we're very excited about that. And both also come with years and years and years of not just development experience, but also some core blockchain development experience, which, in the development world, in the engineer world, that is amazing, and obviously still very hard to find really good blockchain experts. But we are gathering right now this just unbelievable team of blockchain experts, and have obviously some of the very best in the world already with us. But as we're growing and expanding and bringing on more and more projects and more individuals to help spread the word, we are making sure that we are in step, bringing on all the right resources to grow that. Another place where we are bringing on more resource is in our customer success, kind of decentralized customer success group. And really what that means is making sure that we're getting, again, going back to information, we're getting the right information to the people that need it the most. As issues arise, we are also getting dedicated resources to our customer success for one-off issues that we're aware of. We know that there are individuals that have had troubles logging into their accounts or sending out rewards, or different things that happen that aren't necessarily universal things, but are kind of little one-off situations in the system. We are really strengthening that customer success center, so that we can get more of those answered even faster, that we can respond even faster, and make sure, again, we're just getting the right information out to those that need it the most. The other big thing that I wanted to kind of talk about, and then I'll probably hand it over to you, Michael, is the last thing is the compensation plan, or the Wind blockchain. We are on track. We are moving forward and expect to have that done by Friday. That is what we are still moving forward with, and we will continue to give updates on all of that also. So again, really, really excited about a lot of different things, but it's been a great year to reflect, to look at what needs improvement, where we can really grow and expand, and then to put the proper resources in place so that that growth can happen, and we can kind of grow and build this together. So I'm super excited about where we are. I think we're gonna again change the world in major ways. I've already seen it. People that have been working with us and that have been with us from for the last 3 or 4 years have seen unbelievable growth. They've been able to experience some amazing projects and really the boom of some of those projects. And I believe that there are several others that are just around the corner for us as well. And time will tell, obviously, as always. And I know that I probably beat this to death, but there's no guarantees for anything that we're doing. Yet, I've never been part of anything more exciting and more real and that has greater potential than what we're doing right now. This is why I'm spending 60, 70, 80 hours a week, and more working with this core group of individuals to bring this all about. It's extremely exciting. So thanks for having me on again, Michael. Thanks for bringing me on. I love being here with the group and kind of just talking. I just wanted to get real about kind of some of the improvements that are being made and help everyone understand where we are.
Before you go, thanks so much. And we all appreciate your time. 2-3 questions. Maybe to make it one more time clear, what's the difference between a droid and a full node? I think
Thank you.
that some of the questions, or lots of the questions, were always, what's actually the difference?
Perfect. So the software is actually the same software. So you'll notice as you download the software, it runs off of a similar software. But the license type is what allows it to earn either to the full extent of what that software can do, or a kind of a fractional version, right? So the droid is a very, very small, tiny little kind of piece of what an actual droid can do, or excuse me, what a blockbot can do. And so the reason why we have and why we kind of put that whole system together is a couple different reasons. We know that because of the nature of the blockchain, with each purchase, the value or the cost of that node increases. But we also know that not everybody can jump in and purchase a node for $5,000 or $10,000, or in Gala's case, $75,000 for one node, right? That's just, a lot of people cannot do that. So we wanted to create a kind of a fractional or a smaller little piece of one called a droid that anybody could participate with. Anybody could purchase a droid or a bundle of droids. And so we have the $500 package, which is a bundle of 20 droids, and we have a $1,000 package, which is a bundle of 40 droids that again can all be run on one device, right? Which will give you a fractionalized reward. One thing to note there is those price points on the droids and the droid bundles are not going to increase. And we're doing that again on purpose, because although the blockbot is going to continue to increase in price, what will happen with the droids is it will be like the Bitcoin blockchain, where the difficulty will increase, and those will just mine a little bit less and a little bit less over time. So that will allow individuals, again, who can't come in at the higher price points to still be able to participate, earn great rewards, and be part of the Win blockchain.
Great. And Steven, let's say I would start with, I don't have the money for a full node, and I would start with droids. What would you say, how many, is that accurate? If I can say I buy at the end, let's say a green node costs at the moment 5,000, and what's the actual price?
$5,080 or something like that. Yeah.
If I would purchase the same amount of droids, would I get the same results or not?
No, you're not going to. And the reason for that, again, is because the price point continues to increase, and the actual the credit value of those droids. And so one of the and I'm going to answer this in a little bit of a different way, maybe, but qualification, right? When people are selling to qualify as a Win node, you can actually qualify by selling 5 block bots, or you can qualify by selling a lot of droid or droid bundles, but the value or the credit value of those droids is going to continue to decrease in credit value as the block bot value increases, right? They are completely tied together in terms of ratio, and so as the value of that block bot increases, the credit value of those droids will continue to decrease, which just means you'll have to sell more of those as the price increases to still qualify. But you can. That's the beauty of this. You can absolutely qualify by selling droids as well. It's just a little bit of a different process.
Okay, understood. So, but then logically, it would make sense to get the droids, for example, as a tester to see how it works, and then always go, and the focus should be on a full node, right? Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Absolutely, because of the rewards, and the rewards are a lot bigger and better played with a full node of our variable nodes than droids. Okay, great. Do you have any infos on when, you know, the bundled account will be displayed? The bundled account from the old system for those who bundled their let's say packages together to one.
Thank you. Yeah, so some of that has already been, I believe, pushed out. We are working to do updates every day on those. I know that I've also gotten some communication for individuals that, for whatever reason, have not received theirs. But you know, some of the things that we have identified is, and this is not the case with everyone, of course, but some of the hiccups have been the account linking and filling out the entire agreements portion of that. So once we get those in, we put those in, and as we are made aware of kind of one-off situations, we are going through our support channels. And so even if you're not getting a response, just know that we are gathering that information to do then second, third, fourth, and so on runs on updating those nodes for everybody.
Okay, great. Do you want to already announce what was discussed at 3 p.m. call, or my time 3 p.m. call, regarding, let's say, the quick hold on the nodes and the droids?
Are we talking about? Sorry, I'm I'm not understanding what you're
pausing, the pausing time.
I did. So I did talk about that already. So I mentioned earlier, because of the node, the user interface updates that we're doing. You. Okay. Yeah. So we did talk about that.
Okay, great. Because I lost you for about 20 seconds. That was exactly that.
Got it.
That time. Okay. And also, members are asking for those who purchased the packages that time in Windwheel or in Algotech. So is that accurate if I say if they purchase the package for 2,000, they get for 2,500 or 2,500 was a package of 5,000. They get amount of nodes. But if one node is already 5,080, they actually already doubled their package price. Is that correct?
Yeah. So that value is actually already packaged. So if someone purchased a if someone purchased a $2,500 package, and I don't remember what all the packages were, but if someone purchased a $2,500 package, they will be receiving one blockbot and then 20 droids.
Yeah, I think it's 20
and so they basically received a blockbot green that they were able to lock in that $2,000 price before it shot up to $5,000. Yeah, so it's actually more than double that cost.
Absolutely. So that means please keep it. Don't sell it to anybody. Because what you earn is worth a lot more. Okay. Thank you so much, team. I know your time is precious. I have some questions here, but I can ask them or answer them by myself. So thank you so much. And we're looking forward to Friday. And I think for tomorrow, we have an announcement as well, because we have some guest speaker coming from which company tomorrow? So
not tomorrow, Thursday. I believe it's Thursday. So Thursday. Thursday, we're actually going to have probably 2 or 3 different presidents coming on board to talk to us about kind of the year-end updates, where we're at. And so, it won't be the same format. They're not going to go into a lot of history necessarily. This is just going to be kind of year-end updates on everything.
Correct. So we're looking forward to Thursday. We will announce it early enough, and of course to Friday, because that means we can finally start earn some rewards, right?
Yes, sir.
Through the platinum.
Okay. Thanks, everybody. Have a great evening. We'll see you later.
Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Okay, dear members, I know we have some more questions. Just let me go through it just quick so we answer everything. I think some of them we already answered. Of course, there will be a raffle today. Absolutely. Unfortunately, I cannot see at the moment who will win the raffle. So it will be announced in the chat, but there will be one then with the same prize that we talked about. And that's what I meant. Basically, the package price you bought that time or purchased your package already doubled. So that you see the value already of your own package increased more than 100%. I think the rest we covered. Let me go and summarize certain things. Guys, I know that some are a little bit impatient. We had that subject a couple times, but you see they're working very hard on it, and it's not like they want to build here something small. They're lining up for one of the biggest companies out there in the node area and in the blockchain area. They're getting prepared for the big growth. I know maybe you don't see it, but I hope you heard it today from Mr. Stephen Miller personally. There were some technical, let's say, issues, handicaps. They're working on it. I'm not the IT guy, so I don't want to go into this subject. And I know that causes maybe for some people a little bit stress and a little bit hard feelings and impatience and so on. I know how it is, guys. I'm the probably unmost patient, non-patient guy here, but it's worth it to wait. We're very, very close. I think for those who have the nodes running, and a lot have their nodes running, I know there's still some missing. Please keep in mind to communicate to your members to please sign up through Connect. Everybody needs, even if everything got mirrored, they need to sign up through the Connect website or through the official website. That has to do with legal reasons to click on the terms and conditions and all that. So please do that. There will be another bunch then going out step by step. So everybody will get their notes. Don't worry. And don't panic if they're not there yet. I know it's maybe nerve-wracking, but everything is in terms of under control. They're working on it, even if you maybe don't see it. I know I'm repeating myself, but I know how the feeling is. On Friday, we'll see the compensation plan going live. So everything and every package that got purchased in the past, by the way, it's not lost, your commission. Everything will be backdated on or for Friday. I don't know what time it goes online. Keep in mind, they're 8 hours back to European time, whatever time zone you're in. So on Friday, we will see the compensation plan going live. Short summary of the compensation plan. Even if somebody is not qualified, they can earn the 10%. For example, I get in with a 500 package and I don't have, let's say, the possibility to get a full node. I can still start to refer and bring in other members. For example, a member purchases a full node, I get the 10%. So I can earn my way up. I can qualify my way up. I can earn my way up to the nodes. My son is looking at me and think, what the heck is he talking about? So that will be explained on Friday. For those who have not so much knowledge about the nodes, we'll do a quick recap on Thursday about all the nodes that are coming from the responsible people in charge. So you will see it will be big. Aaron and Stefan yesterday announced there will be some physical products coming as well. Michael, you're in the middle here of live streaming. So just bear with us a couple more days, but I'm 100% sure, and I'm really 100% convinced 2022 will be a very prosperous year for us all. Look what we can do with the product. Look at Gala. Look the potential of on the nodes we're having. It will be huge, guys, and we will be the one and only company to go to, in my opinion. And everything is transparent. It will be transparent. You hold the keys. You hold your rewards. Nobody can take that away from you ever. And I think that's a big advantage compared maybe to other companies. There, you never have to worry what is with the package price that I purchased, what happens. Everything is coming back to you. You will hold it. The compensation plan is paying out 70%. I think for those, and a lot of top leaders are online tonight, that's pretty good. That's outstanding. 70% is good. It's built on work, of course. The more you do, but like a simple tip, just go wide and deep. The wider you build, the better, the deeper you build, the more stable it gets. Qualify for all the pools. There are 5 different like profit share pools. To say it in easy words, for every pool you need certain tasks. If you do them on a daily base, on a weekly base, on a monthly base, you will qualify for that. And like Mr. Wright, the I don't know if I can say that, the big boss, I guess, communicated, this company will, the goal is not just to build a simple company. He wants to be the top big, best and biggest company in that area, with the goal to hit not only $1 billion, $1 trillion dollar company in the blockchain area. And I think we're on the right path. One more time, I know some things are a little bit taking longer than expected. The communication will be better. I promise you that. They organized and hired some real pros that will help. So a lot of things are coming and will improve by next year. You will see that. So just one more time, thank you for your patience. I'm all proud of you all. You did all an amazing job, and next year will be our year, 100%. We will explode with Connect. And let me just see, the last question came in, and then we wrap it up, or we already wrapped it up, on how to connect the nodes constantly. Can you have to connect? Yes, there will be tutorials, by the way, they're already in making. Easy how to set up the nodes, how to let it run, maybe the strategy. Also, I think I can announce that. If not, I already announced it. There will be a VPS solution coming. Some of you know that there is one, and it's already there, and it's ready to go. The only thing they wanted to wait until the display issue is fixed. Not that anybody will purchase not the node, I say the VPS, the correct VPS. Okay, so I don't want to keep you up too long. Thank you for attending the daily Zoom. Looking forward to an amazing end of this year. And if you have any questions, go back to your sponsor, if I can say that, to who invited you to connect. Put your questions in the chat. If anything is missing, you can also use the helpline and the chat service, or not chat service, but the helpline, the support system from Connect. By the way, you will find it if you log in under connectunited.com. So one more time, I wish you an outstanding rest days in 2021. We hear and see each other very soon, and take care, and let's build Connect big and successfully. Thank you for your time, and see you soon.